Discussion about what exactly he said about Lakshadweep. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. Lakshadweep being a central rural area, after the new administrator giving additional charge, Mr. Praful Patel, he is posted as administrator since 2006 in Dadra Nagar Haveli and Daman Diu, and in Lakshadweep in 2020 after the demise of Dinesh Sharma. So after Mr. Praful Patel administrator taking additional charge of Lakshadweep, Lakshadweep,
One second. Praful Patel of administrator,
yes, sir.
not other Praful.
Praful Patel, Mr. Praful K. Patel, administrator. He was the Home Minister of Gujarat earlier when Mr. Prime Minister Modi ji was the Chief Minister there. So once he took the charge of administrator of Lakshadweep, so Lakshadweep started witnessing many issues in all the sectors, especially in the field of health, in the field of transportation, in the field of education, in the field of human resources, and even to the extent that the land of the people of Lakshadweep, where people even started living there from the 13th century, that land belongs to the people of Lakshadweep, were also trying to be acquired without the consent of the people of Lakshadweep. So these issues we being continued for the last 15 months. So I have been requesting my national president Pawar Saab that this issue to be flagged to the Prime Minister, and we need to arrive at a conclusion that the people of Lakshadweep are in great distress. To cite some of the examples, two major issues which we are facing now in Lakshadweep is, you know that Lakshadweep is a place where there is no much scope of any private entrepreneur or private job opportunity as of now. Now the most of the jobs related to the people are connected to the government jobs, starting from the doctors to the Safai Karmachari of Panchayat. So after Mr. Patel joining Lakshadweep, by now he have retrenched nearly 2,400 employees, both contract and casual laborers, which includes, I said, doctors to the Safai Karmachari, which alone has taken away nearly 2.5 crores of rupees from the economic circle of Lakshadweep in a month. So one can imagine a place like Lakshadweep where its total population is just 70,000, where there is no scope for any private employment. So 2,400 people, that too amidst of the pandemic situation, when the Prime Minister's order was there, no such retrenchment should happen in the pandemic situation. At this time, nearly 2,400 people have retrenched from the job, which has affected our economy very badly, and people, which directly affects the shopkeepers and for the any purpose people who depend the economic circle. Say 2.5 crores going away from the economics of in a month, which really affects the people's livelihood in Lakshadweep. That is number one. Number two, Lakshadweep's land, entire land belongs to the people of Lakshadweep. So the regulation also says the same. But Mr. Patel, after coming in, he started declaring new projects, which he stopped all the ongoing projects and new projects declared. And all these projects was trying to be implemented in private lands, people's land, without their consent. And to the extent of land he has notified is around 52 lakh square kilometer. You know, the total land mass of Lakshadweep is 32.2 square kilometer. And from that, 52,000 lakh square meter land, which is around 120 acres of land, is being notified without any codal formalities of the Land Acquisition Rehabilitation Act 2013 And for any development in Lakshadweep, the development of Lakshadweep, the Bible is the integrated island management plan, which is notified by Government of India with the recommendation of the Supreme Court. That is the Bible of any development. So for any such land acquisition process, the consent of the panchayat, local panchayat, is compulsory, where the Gram Sabha has to take the consent of it. So far, no such action has been done from the side of administration, and unilaterally administration went on notifying for acquiring these land without observing any caudal formality. This really had a fear in the mind of the people of Lakshadweep that they have very limited land. What is the guarantee that one fine morning all their property would be grabbed by in the name of development? This was the real fear of the people of Lakshadweep. And apart from that, the closure of agriculture department, closure of veterinary department, there is no veterinary doctors. Even to consult, even for doctors in the medical field, they have to travel from one island to another island, where in the previous year we had doctors of dental doctors in all the islands. Now they have to travel, minimized from 10 to 5, they have to travel from one island to other island. The situation, one referral hospital we had in Agati, Rajiv Gandhi Specialty Hospital, that hospital has been minimized to a non-referral hospital. Not such, practical surgeries are happening now. It is on a very minimal structure. So everywhere, Lakshadweep people are into a great distress. So this was, people's sufferings for the last 15 months. So I have been discussing with my leader Pawar Saab to raise this issue with the Honorable Prime Minister, so that he would be the final person to take a call on that. On that, today with my leader Pawar Saab, I met the Prime Minister and apprised all these issues to him.
What was his reaction?
His reaction was he had given me a very patient listening, that I feel that he will definitely intervene into all these issues. That is what I expect. I'll give to
Any question on this subject?
Sir, anything else that you discussed with the Prime Minister? How long was your meeting with the Prime Minister?
I'm asking about him. What he said about Lakshadweep. He wants to ask any question about Lakshadweep.
Sir, what did you tell the Prime Minister about Lakshadweep, and what was the Prime Minister's response?
You see, we have discussed what he discussed. That is, he himself discussed. I was present. And secondly, my discussion was limited. Because in fact, my visit was mainly for Lakshadweep issue. But when I get opportunity to meet, one problem which Maharashtra is facing, that definitely I have raised, and that is, for the last 2.5 years, there are 12 legislative councils members' seats are vacant. These seats are governor's nominee. Maharashtra government has submitted these to Honorable Governor 2 years back, 2.5 years back. Cabinet approval is there, and that 12% list is pending with Honorable Governor Maharashtra for the last 2.5 years, and that's why all these posts are vacant. So I just want to the notice of Honorable Prime Minister. It's not fair. Legislative government what it is right to return. Government has returned it. It is the duty of the governor to give clearance. But last 2.5 years, he could not find the time to give clearance for this proposal. And that's why all these posts are vacant.
What's up? Yeah, Maharashtra, your party is raising issue of the misuse of central agency in the Maharashtra state. Have you discussed anything regarding the same with Prime Minister?
No, I have not discussed that subject. I just brought to the notice of Honorable Prime Minister only one case. and this case belongs to journalist, and his name is Sanjay Raut. Sanjay Raut is a Rajya Sabha member, but he is the editor of one of the leading newspapers. And yesterday, we got the information his own apartment, flat, and his land, that land is half an acre near Aligarh. So I think these two properties are attached by these agencies. So we just brought to the notice. He is a Rajya Sabha member, he is the editor of the newspaper, and such a small property, I don't know what basis action was taken about him, and that I definitely brought to the notice of Honorable Prime.
Sir, do you also feel that this is a misuse of the central agencies?
सर, प्रधानमंत्री से आज आपने क्या क्या बातचीत की, एक बार हिंदी में बता दीजिए। संजय राउत का मुद्दे पर
मैंने एक ही बात करनी थी कि जैसे मैंने कहा वैसे दो बातें की। एक, पिछले 2-2.5 सालों से महाराष्ट्र के लेजिस्लेटिव काउंसिल में गवर्नर्स नॉमिनी 12 सीट which state government has recommended to Honorable Governor, the Governor has not acted, and that's why these 12 seats are vacant for the last 2.5 years. So I just brought to ये बात मैंने प्रधानमंत्री के कान पर डाली। दूसरी बात ये थी कि संजय राउत राज्यसभा के मेरे कलीग सामना के संपादक एडिटर, उनके यहाँ कुछ कदम ये सेंट्रल एजेंसी ने उठाए हैं। ये कदम में उनका फ्लैट और उनकी आधा एकड़ जमीन वो अटैच की है। हमें लगा कि ये इंजस्टिस है, और ये इंजस्टिस एक तो राज्यसभा सदस्य और दूसरा सीनियर जर्नलिस्ट, और इसलिए ये बात मैंने प्रधानमंत्री के कान पर डाली। बस
राज्यपाल नियुक्त 12 विधायकों के बारे में प्रधानमंत्री का क्या कहना है, तो क्या उम्मीद है आपको कि इस मीटिंग के बाद वो नियुक्ति हो जाएगी?
हमने उसके कारण ये दोनों इश्यू हमने उसके कान पर डाला, उनकी रिएक्शन हमें होती नहीं। मैं इतना ही सोचता हूँ कि इसे सीरियसली वो सोचेंगे और कुछ न कुछ कदम उठाएंगे।
Sir, it is not only Mr. Sanjay Raut, even your own party man, Mr. Nawab Malik, is inside. Did you raise that issue, or is it your updated pattern only Mr. Sanjay Raut?
That issue I have not raised.
Sir, do you also feel?
Nawab Malik is not only one. There are many.
That's why.
But that we will discuss in Bombay, we will discuss with government, we will collect the latest information, and then we will decide what to do.
So do you also feel that there is a misuse of central agencies, as everyone is saying in Maharashtra, all the Mahavikas Aghadi leaders?
नहीं, सीधी बात है, एक ही केस देखिए ना, संजय राउत के खिलाफ एक्शन लेने की आवश्यकता क्या थी, क्या प्रोवोकेशन क्या था? Just because he is making some statement, because sometimes he right, sometimes he criticize.
संजय राउत के ऊपर जो कार्रवाई हुई है, आपको लगता है केंद्र को जिम्मेदार है सर इसको, लेकिन आपको ऐसा लगता है कि महाराष्ट्र बीजेपी भी
सेंट्रल एजेंसी ने ये कदम उठाए, ये एक्शन सेंट्रल एजेंसी के, और जब सेंट्रल एजेंसी इस तरह से कदम उठाती है, एक्शन लेती है, तो इनकी जिम्मेदारी उन्हें लेनी पड़ेगी।
लेकिन किरीट सोमैया जैसे लीडर जो है वो दिल्ली में आते ही रहते हैं सर।
Sir, there is a feeling within the MVA that the stability issue is not there, and always there is a question mark about whether the Congress, the NCP, and the Shiv Sena will be together. In this context, you are meeting with the Prime Minister.
In fact, that's these type of questions I am answering for the last 2.5 years. Nothing will done. There is a stable government, government will complete its tenure, and this government in next election will go collectively, and again they will get same position.
Congress always feels miffed and annoyed with Mahavikas Aghadi's other partners. Yesterday also they met Sonia Gandhi and they somewhere raised their concerns about the same. It's like NCP and Sena going together but keeping Congress aside. Do you somewhere?
ये सरकार तीनों पार्टी का है, इनमें से एक पार्टी डिस्टर्ब हो जाएगी तो सरकार चल नहीं सकता। और सरकार चलाने वाले लोग हैं, इनमें इतनी समझदारी है कि किसी पार्टनर को नाराज करके राज नहीं चलाने। आज तक हमने कांग्रेस का ऐसी शिकायत है ऐसी कभी सुनी नहीं। हाँ, अखबार में पढ़ी, मगर वन टू वन हम बैठे हैं तो कभी इशू रेज नहीं हुआ।
सर, प्रधानमंत्री के साथ आपकी मुलाकात के बाद महाराष्ट्र के बीजेपी के नेता का बयान आया है, जिसमें उन्होंने कहा कि शिवसेना के साथ हमारी जितनी कटुता है उतनी एनसीपी के साथ नहीं है।
ठीक है भाई, किसी ने क्या कहा मुझे मालूम नहीं, मगर हमारी क्लियर कट थिंकिंग है कि बीजेपी के साथ हम किसी के कोई रिश्ते नहीं लेंगे। एनसीपी, कांग्रेस और शिवसेना मिलकर बीजेपी के खिलाफ कदम उठा रही है, उठाएंगे।
लेकिन बीजेपी ये भी कर रही है सर कि सेंट्रल एजेंसीज है वो मातोश्री तक पहुंच गई है, इसलिए आप प्राइम मिनिस्टर से मिल रहे हैं।
नहीं,
ऐसा बीजेपी कहती है।
मालूम है, मैंने सुना नहीं, मगर मैंने प्राइम मिनिस्टर को किसी मीटिंग की ये बात मैंने आपको बताइए।
पवार साहब, यूपीए के अध्यक्ष बनने को लेके काफी सारी अटकलें पहले भी लगाई गई हैं। ये भी कहा जा रहा है कि आपको भी ये जिसे कहते हैं कि एक मौका आपसे भी पूछा गया था बट आपने ऑफर टर्न डाउन कर दिया। कितनी सच है ये खबरें?
बिल्कुल, एक तो मैंने और मेरी पार्टी की लाइन यूपीए की चेयरमैनशिप हम लोग मांग रहे हैं, ऐसी चीज बिल्कुल नहीं। मेरा पर्सनल ये कहना है कि ये जिम्मेदारी लेने के लिए मैं खुद तैयार नहीं हूँ, ये मैंने कई बार कहा है। हाँ, कुछ लोग पार्टी में कहते हैं कि आप जिम्मेदारी ले लो, but that's not possible for me, and that's why, and secondly, we don't want to disturb present setup.
सर, आपने कहा इंटरेस्टेड नहीं, कोल्हापुर में भी आपने कहा था, लेकिन दूसरा चेहरा कौन है यूपीए के अध्यक्ष के लिए?
आज है ना, आज है तो इसको किसी का इस्तीफा दिया।
प्रवासी चुनाव बहुत नजदीक आ रहा है, तो आप लोगों में भी आपस में चर्चा हुई होगी अगर कुछ सहयोगी दलों से, एनसीपी और कांग्रेस पार्टी और सबकी कौन हो सकता है चेहरा है, कोई प्राथमिक बातचीत हुई?
मेरी बात ऐसी है कि हम नॉन बीजेपी जो देश में इम्पोर्टेंट पार्टी है इनकी एक मीटिंग बुलानी चाहिए, इस तरह का सुझाव पश्चिम बंगाल के चीफ मिनिस्टर ने किया। ममता जी हैज रिटन टू मी एंड शी एक्सपेक्ट दैट आई शुड कॉन्टैक्ट मोस्ट ऑफ द लीडर्स अदर देन बीजेपी एंड वी शुड कॉल अ मीटिंग ऑफ नॉन बीजेपी लीडर्स and discuss what should be the future course of action. So I am going to contact them.
सर, प्रधानमंत्री ने संजय राउत जी के मुद्दे पर क्या कहा है आपसे? संजय राउत जी,
हमने उनके कारण पर बात की, हमने एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था उन्होंने कुछ जवाब देना।
पवार साहब, संजय राउत साफ तौर पर कह रहे हैं कि अघाड़ी सरकार को गिराने के लिए बीजेपी के नेता ने संपर्क किया था और कहा था कि अगर आप समर्थन नहीं देंगे तो आपके घर केंद्रीय एजेंसियों का छापा पड़ेगा, और वो हो रहा है ये।
ठीक है, मैंने बताया कुछ लोग इस तरह से बातें करते हैं। मैंने 2 दिन पहले आई वाज इन प्लेस कॉल्ड कोल्हापुर, एंड कोल्हापुर में मैंने दूसरे दिन अखबार में स्टेटमेंट देखा कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के स्टेट प्रेसिडेंट उनका स्टेटमेंट था, वहाँ एक बाई इलेक्शन चालू है, तो उनका एक स्टेटमेंट था कि बीजेपी को वोट नहीं देंगे तो शायद ईडी आपके घर आ सकती है। ये स्टेटमेंट भारतीय जनता पार्टी के स्टेट प्रेसिडेंट श्री पाटिल उन्होंने कोल्हापुर में 3 दिन पहले किया।
Did you tell this to the Prime Minister?
No.
Sir, I just wanted to know your former party has now become, is virtually getting into a position of where leader after leader is vacating in the Congress party. Most leaders are leaving it. Do you see any hope of any opposition space? Is that eroding? Or do you, what exactly do you feel is the future for the Congress party?
No, I don't think what you say is litigious situation. In fact, in Congress, there might be some discussion, there might be some suggestion, but the intention behind of these sections, these people, they were we also. Their social approach is how to strengthen party, and from that angle they are discussing.
But do you see there is a hope because you also tried and you couldn't succeed, then you started your NCP?
No, basically, those who are suggesting, they want to leave the party. Not only that, but they want like-minded forces to come together. And that's what they are discussing.
सर
Is there a possibility of you going back to the Congress party?
I don't know why you are asking this sort of question. Who authorized, I'm leading one political party. You got to be right at the journalist paper question, but not this sort of free question.
सर आज प्राइम मिनिस्टर से मिलने के बाद आपको लगता है सेंट्रल एजेंसीज में बदलाव आ सकता है या बीजेपी लीडर में बदलाव आ सकता है आगे?
मैं हम एक्सपेक्ट नहीं करते थे, हमारी ड्यूटी थी कि एक जर्नलिस्ट और पार्लियामेंट के मेंबर पर इन्वेस्टिंग हो रहा है, वो इनके काम पर जाने की ड्यूटी थी, जिम्मेदारी थी, वो हमने पूरी की। ये आगे क्या होगा, क्या कदम उठाएंगे देखेंगे।
लेकिन महाराष्ट्र के लीडर बताते हैं सर लिस्ट बहुत लंबी है।
मालूम है कौन से लीडर, ये लीडर की लिस्ट आपके पास होगी तो आपको नहीं देगी।
सर महाविकास आघाड़ी का